You are now on day 29 of your 40-day Mission-Minded Family Challenge. Throughout this 6th week, we are looking at our giving to God, to put Him first, to live with integrity and with a financial focus on God's Great Commission, to keep first His kingdom. For day 29, our family mission resource is Serving as Senders by Neil Parolo. This new edition is beautifully done and filled with practical ideas on how your family can effectively care for your missionaries. Today, for our geography overview, we're continuing in Australia and Oceania. Learn where to find Tonga, Niue, Cook Islands, French Polynesia, the Pitcairn Islands, which was Lauren Cunningham's final country going to every nation in the world, American Samoa, Western Samoa, and Tokelau. Go to lizardpoint.com for your quiz.
Robert C. Shannon says, never pity missionaries, envy them. They are where the real action is, where life and death, sin and grace, heaven and hell converge. Today, during your Mission-Minded Family Challenge, I want to encourage you to begin to look up to missionaries, begin to look up to those people who are giving their lives to preach the gospel and to go into other lands to share the good news. Many times our kids are going to look at how we treat and respect and honor the missionaries and the international ministers that come through your church. As you just bring your kids up to say, I would like you to meet this man or meet this family and to shake their hands and respect them and honor them. Our kids have heroes. They have people who they respect and look up to. And as we encourage our kids that those who give their lives to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, those are commendable people. Those are people that deserve our honor. They're also people who deserve our support and our friendship. This week, when we're talking about giving, I want to challenge you that one of the most awesome ways that you can give to missions is to open up your home and to welcome missionaries to come into your house. Don't just put the missionaries in a hotel. Invite them into your home. Sit at the table and eat dinner with them. Find out what their life is like and share food together. Find out the stories of the things that they are doing for the Lord. And I tell you, it will have a huge impact on you and on your children. Elizabeth Elliot tells about her family and about how they opened up their home to missionaries. It says Elizabeth's parents viewed hospitality as an issue of Christian obedience. They also believed it benefited their family, for by opening their home, their children could meet believers from different backgrounds, ask specific questions, and hear real-life testimonies of God's faithfulness. The family's hospitality, especially towards other missionaries, was often expected by the church. However, instead of feeling the weight of such an obligation, Elizabeth's mother, Catherine, told young mothers, "You don't understand what you're missing out on. You're missing out on some wonderful things." Just this last week, there was a missionary who came to our house, a missionary who has served in countries. She has 5 children, and actually all of them were born overseas. She's lived in places like outer Mongolia, in Egypt. And I asked this woman, how did you get such a heart for missions? How did you get such a passion to go to the unreached places? And she said, well, in our home, we often had missionaries come and stay at our house. Romans chapter 12, verses 9 through 13 tells us how to love without hypocrisy and how to cling to what is good. In verse 13, it says, distributing to the needs of the saints, given to hospitality.